Let us all take a comfortable posture by crossing our hands, crossing our legs, by closing our eyes, just becoming aware of our breath, the natural, normal breath. Meditation is like a cool breeze that uplifts us. It's like the early morning breeze. Each time when we meditate, we feel fresh, as if we have renewed ourselves. So, in this period of time, what you have to do is forget about external world, forget about everything that is outside you. Only focus on the inside you. Become aware of your breath. Just be with your breath, friends. Nourish yourself with the wonderful cosmic energy that is available. You're always getting nourished with the cosmic mother. The Cosmic Mother is always feeding us with abundance of cosmic energy. To receive that cosmic energy, firstly, we have to empty ourselves with thoughts. Just be with your breath, friends. Last 1 minute, friends. Slowly bring back your awareness to your physical body and to your surroundings. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now slowly place your both hands over your eyes. And whenever you're ready, you may remove your hands and slowly open your eyes. So, welcome back, friends. I hope you all had a peaceful meditation. If you have some water next to you, you can take some water. Today we have entered into day 29 of the Heal Ourselves sessions, and today's topic is about vibrational healing, which is a new age medicine by Dr. Richard Gerber. So he says that consciousness itself is a form of energy. It is the highest form of energy and is integrally involved with the life process. It is, in fact, the journey of spirit through the worlds of matter that provides the strongest driving force for the evolutionary process. Simple chemistry and physics alone do not hold all the answers to piecing together the puzzle of human physiology as the pragmatic Newtonian scientists would like to believe. It is only when the higher dimensional components of physics and chemistry are added to the equation of life that we can make sense of the open ended energy system that constitutes the multidimensional human being. A system of medicine which denies or ignores its existence will be incomplete because it leaves out the most fundamental quality of human existence, the spiritual dimension. As doctors see themselves more as healers and less as practitioners, spirit will be more appreciated as a motivating factor in health. We are multidimensional beings of energy and light, whose physical body is but a single component of a larger dynamic system. Each physical body and personality is an extension of a higher spiritual consciousness, which seeks to evolve through learning experiences encountered in the school of earth life. Thus, spirit uses the physical form as a teaching and a learning tool. While the physical body may be transitory, the experience and the knowledge gained while in physical form is everlasting. From a reincarnational perspective, illness or diseases can be viewed as an earth learning experience. The location and nature of many illnesses often contain symbolic information which, if properly decoded, can assist the individual in understanding certain emotional and mental blockages of which he or she may not be aware. These blockages are occasionally karmic and represent deficiencies in the quality of the incarnating emotional or mental matrix that have been incurred by negative or traumatizing experiences from past lives. If humans can be seen from the perspective of their multidimensional anatomy, consisting of higher vibrational bodies, chakras, nadis, and meridians, then much can be comprehended in the evolving field of alternative methods of healing. Now, vibrational healing methods represent new ways of dealing with illness. Practitioners of subtle energy medicine attempt to correct dysfunction in the human organism by manipulating invisible yet integral levels of human structure and function. Healing at the level of human subtle energy anatomy is predicated upon the new physics understanding that all matter is, in fact, a manifestation of energy. All matter is, in fact, a manifestation of energy. The future of holistic medicine will depend on the integration of vibrational medicine, medical therapies into everyday practice. Holistic physicians accept the concept of wellness in human beings as beings a functional of properly integrating the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual elements of life. The ultimate approach to healing will be to remove the abnormalities at the subtle energy level, which led to the manifestation of illness in the first place. This will be the greatest difference in approach between the traditional medicine of today and the spiritual or holistic medicine of the future. So, this is again from this wonderful book, friends, by Dr. Richard Gerber. Vibrational Medicine is the book. So, vibrational healing, it's a new age medicine. So, what we are practicing in meditation is the same thing, friends. We are healing ourselves. We are seeing, we are going to the root cause of our issue and we are removing it from there so that we can be more clear and we can be more happy. Because until and unless the block is not removed, then somewhere it will be bothering again and again. So yes, the vibrational healing is the new age medicine is practicing meditation and opting all these kind of understanding. Yes, there is a possibility that I can heal myself. I have to change my pattern, what I have been raised with, that only medicines can cure. No, we have the power within us to heal our own selves through these practices of meditation. So thank you so much, friends, and thanks to this wonderful master. Yes, friends, if there is anybody who wish to share, you can go ahead and share. So we are all multi-dimensional beings. We always underestimate ourselves that we're too little or we cannot do anything. But imagine multi-dimensional beings. So we have everything inside us. It's just that we forgot it. Now we have to bring it out. And this is where meditation helps. And reading books like these helps, or somewhere something happens inside us, the spark ignites, and then, oh wow, I've been missing all these things. So you say to yourself, and from there you start your new journey. So yes, friends, if there is anybody who wants to share, you can go ahead and share. Or maybe you can share your experiences. Maybe see all these things that we've been hearing almost like for 30 days, a month, we've been hearing every day. So what is that happened in your life? Did you have you noticed any difference in these past 30 days, like before practicing or before hearing all these concepts? What was your understanding about all these things? You were knowing all these concepts that we can help and heal ourselves, or what was your ideas about this? So we can come up and share our experiences. Yes, Punita. Go ahead, Punita.
Yeah, okay. Hello, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Madhu. It was a wonderful meditation. Like just for a few seconds, I just felt as if I just had the feeling that I was sitting under a big tree,
Mm-hmm.
like, big shady tree. And that few seconds, the feeling of peace and calm, it was so, so nice. I just can't, like, imagine. It was like as if I may say, it was a very heavenly feeling that I had. So, yeah, that was really wonderful. And yeah, like we have been talking all these whiles about all these days for healing. So few days, like I normally, whenever I chop a tomato, I have an allergy in my hands. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel a lot of itching.
Mm-hmm.
So then I heard the men like saying, and that you should talk to your body, or like,
Mm-hmm.
So I just tried it 2 3 times. Like, so while chopping, consciously, I just like sort of thought of in my mind that no, since I'm able to eat, nothing happens to me. While chopping, also, nothing will happen to me. Like I will not feel the itchiness, or like, and
Mm-hmm.
amazingly, once, twice, I actually didn't feel any itching in my hand. And
Oh,
later on, I realized, because otherwise the itching is so bad, like I have to literally, keep scratching it for 2 3 minutes.
yeah.
But yeah, so that has really helped. And one more thing, I would just like to be very grateful to you and this group, like listening every day to everybody, and like it is so. I'm so thankful that this group is so open. You are able to, like, just put out your thoughts in whichever way it is in your mind. Like, you don't think, and everybody is so free in accepting and listening it, so like, open armed, like, because I've been listening to many other like motivational speakers and all those things, but I always had in my mind that where do I ask my questions, or where do I, like, just talk it out about it. So yeah, I would really be like, I want to just express my gratitude to each and everyone. Thank you so much. Like there are certain things which you can't discuss it, like, anywhere else. You think whether it is what will the other person think, or how. But yeah, here you can just pour it out. So thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Wonderful,
Thank you.
Punita. Thank you so much. Great experience of, like speaking to your body parts, like speaking to the areas where it needs attention. See, if it is
Mm,
like, if something is happening there, if a pain is happening there, or if some itching is happening there, some allergy is
mhm,
there, that means that part of your body is seeking for attention. It's like a baby, like it only comes to you when the baby is hungry, like, mommy, I'm really hungry, like so it's
mm,
the same thing, like the body parts also the same thing. So they are speaking to us, and their language is illness, through
mm,
illness they speak, hey, just take care of me, you have done enough, but just give a pause and just notice us. And that's how
mm.
you, the more you work on your body parts, like communicating with them, the more, the more harmony you can experience in your body, in all bodies,
Right.
physical body, etheric body, spiritual bodies, and all bodies. So I'm
Yeah.
so happy, Punita. Wonderful
Yes, thank
experience.
you. And one more, like initially when I used to sit down or get up, I used to get a slight pain in my right knee. So,
Mm-hmm,
like that day, you just said that when you have a headache, you don't say my head is paining. You
mm-hmm,
say the head is paining or something like that.
mm-hmm,
So then I always, whenever, like I always try to say, okay, the leg is paining, it will go on its own. Like, I
mm-hmm,
just need to leave it as it is.
mm.
And yeah, I mean, the pain has gone.
Wow,
So
wow,
thank you. Thank you
wonderful.
so much. Thanks.
Yes,
Or maybe
wonderful.
even if it is there, sometimes I don't pay much attention, or like,
Mm, mm,
yeah,
mm,
it's like, okay, it's there, it's going to go, it will
mm,
heal itself and it will go. So
mm.
thank you. It has really helped, the small,
Wonderful.
small things. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you so much, Punita. Yes,
you.
it also matters a lot how we use the words. My head is aching. No, that's not the right sentence. We should say that my body is experiencing the headache. It's my body. It's not me.
Mm,
I'm not experiencing the headache. It's my
yeah.
body is experiencing the headache. So then, like you are disconnected. There is a disconnection. So, like from there you can work okay, then what I have to do? Maybe I have to take some rest, maybe I have to meditate, or maybe I have to drink some water. So like there's so many ideas will be, if you say that, oh, I have a headache, you are attached to that, and then when you are attached to it, there is no healing happening. So it's, we have to detach so that we can see it from the higher perspective, and the healing happens. So wonderful. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Yes, friends, anybody else?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Leela ji.
Yeah, it's wonderful opportunity for me to join like this and improve my spiritual journey. I always have this thinking that there's no one with me, like a
Mhm,
company, to do the meditation, and
mhm,
that's how I sometimes like continuing in that. But this doing participation in this group has always helped me, removing that idea of not having a company or sort of.
mhm,
And coming to the meditation practice, sometimes we usually, while we are observing breath, we do uh, we observe our breath with voluntarily, we take breath with voluntarily to
mhm,
make that meditation to happen,
mhm,
and so on, like continuously doing, we get that meditative state involuntarily.
mm,
So without making yourself uh, concentration, or without making yourself to observe, move the muscles, or get the breath, it acts like just a natural process,
mm,
and that's
mhm.
where you feel the bliss. uh,
Sure.
that's what I'm experiencing in this. It was
Wow.
nice. It really, really.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Wonderful sharing, Leela garu. Yes, we are never alone. Even see, I always say, no, like from many days we've been hearing all these things that like we have an army within ourselves. When I think about it, I am not a single person. There is a huge, there are so many like cells in my body who are just listening to me. So like it's just that at the moment we remove that idea that I'm alone and I'm unable to do it, so that is, if it is there, that is stopping us to meditate. The moment we remove that, we can meditate anywhere, either alone or with a group. And yes, as you say, group energy always helps. It always motivates, and I'm happy that you joined us and you are experiencing this. Thank you so much, Leela.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Sharu.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Sharu.
So, what I want to add on what everybody is saying is that what I feel is, when we talk about any kind of a spiritual healing, which we are doing through meditation, it does not just should be restricted to the healing, in the sense that the physical body is connected to the mental, and mental is connected to the emotional, and emotional is connected to the spiritual. Spiritual healing always takes place when we are accepting and acknowledging ourselves completely the way we are. We should not resist anything. We should not resist the pain. We should not resist the suffering. Usually we see that when healing is always associated with light, seeing the light and seeing. But I feel healing is more associated in seeing the darkness that is within us, and then healing that particular darkness within us, and then coming out of it. That is probably for me the healing is, because I used to do the same thing. I used to just resist. I used to suppress my feelings, my emotions, and as a result, there were so many physical ailments that used to come and be in my body. And I did not understand why was this happening, until the time when I started recognizing what was actually happening inside of me, mentally and emotionally and spiritually. Yesterday, I'll tell you my experience. So there is one person. So
Mm,
he, in a chat, not in the chat. I do not know him. So randomly he messages me and he says, "Thank you for making this life a permanent hell for me, and
Mm-hmm.
please keep doing that, and make more infinite hells for everybody else." Okay, so he
Mm-hmm.
wrote that to me. I did not know that person at all, and I did not know what he meant by it. But I showed it. My son was sitting there, and he just happened. I just showed it to him. So he said, "Mom, are you going to write something to him? How can you just listen to such
Mm-hmm.
things? You don't even know that person."
Mm-hmm.
Had I at that time not healed from inside, I would have probably reacted to what he was saying, because I did not know that person. I would have lashed out to him that,
Mm-hmm.
"Why the hell, who the hell are you to speak to me like that?" But there was another side to it, because I felt that, he was going through a lot of suffering and pain. He was in pain, and that is why he wanted somewhere to let that pain out. And he thought that probably he got hold of my number and he was letting that thing out. And he
Mm-hmm.
needed a lot of healing at that time. So I started talking to him, politely, and I just told him that I'm very dignified. Whatever words, dignified words that you have given to me, I'm going to keep it in mind, so that I keep changing myself in the future, as you're saying. But as far as you're concerned, you need a lot of healing. So why don't you start meditating? He said, "No, I don't want to meditate because I want to go to Haridwar and become a sannyasi and leave everything." So this is how the conversation started. And then I directed him to certain people with whom he could actually talk about it. And then he was cool completely. He was absolutely mellowed down. And then he just said byes to me and thanks to me. And through the other
Sharu.
divination tools.
Okay. Yes,
Yes, can you
Sharu.
hear me now?
Yes, yes, yes. Maybe it's my internet connection. Yes, please go ahead, Sharu.
Okay. So unless and until we heal ourselves from inside, I do not think that we can and we are capable of healing others, because we need to understand ourselves, that what is the darkest side inside of us, then only we will be able to help people heal. So unless and until, I would request you, unless and until you have healed yourself completely, you have accepted and acknowledged everything inside of you, the darkest side and the light side both, till then I would request that, even if there are people who are coming to you and seeking for help, please direct them to the people who have already done that. Please do not try to do that, because otherwise you might give a wrong guidance to people. So heal yourself first, and then you start healing the other people. So this is what I wanted to say to all of you. So thank you for listening. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sharu. Yes, as Sharu has been telling in the end that firstly heal yourself and then heal others. So, firstly, heal yourself by practicing meditation, and heal others by sharing about meditation, because here we the only thing that Charu did is like she had been patient with that person, like we have to give that space to the ones so that they can open up, and then we have to share the the practice of meditation. We have to share our experiences, what meditation had brought to us. That's where they can start their journey into healing. And as Sharu was speaking also about the blockages to see the darkness, wherein Rumi says that like where there is a wound, then there is a healing happening. The wound is the place where the light enters you. So like so go to that places inside you where you are wounded, and let the light pass through it, and let it heal. So yes, friends. So thank you so much, Charu, for the wonderful experience that you had with that person. It's
Thank you.
it's very important for each one of us to be really patient, and when the logical mind comes, we again fall into the trap of judgments and all these things. So we have to be having the compassionate heart and patiently listening, and without interfering what is happening in his head. So it's just that we wait and slowly we share our information. So that's the great and the wise act one should always do. Yes, friends. Anybody else wants to share? Yes,
Hello.
Ram. Yes, Jignasaji.
Um, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we are meditation is an energy that we are healing or
Mm-hmm.
working with,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um,
Yes.
um, there is also another one which is called Reiki.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether can it is it similar to meditation? Can it be combined or work together? Is it something?
Mm, yes, but the only thing we have practiced and we recommend is just to heal yourself. You know, there are extreme cases. Suppose if there is extreme cases that you need some help, there is no way out that you are seeing. So there you can reach to these people, but otherwise, the ones who practice Reiki, otherwise not required. We can heal our own selves by practicing meditation, by giving some time, because here practicing meditation is making us more independent. There what happens is, I have seen many friends of mine who are Reiki practitioners,
Mm,
and when I was in Egypt, and what they do is like, the clients used to come asking that, oh, I have a headache, or I have a pain like this, or I'm feeling like this. And she puts all her energy to that person. Like, you have this bank,
mm,
you have your money in the bank, and you just give to that person. Like, whoever comes, you give, and you become empty. Like,
okay.
where, so
Mm,
that's why it's not recommended to like, to go to these people, like, when it is very much needed, only you have to go. Where there is no help there,
mm.
then only you have to go, but otherwise you have all the power within you to heal. Yeah, so.
And if you are a Reiki master or Reiki person who knows,
Mhm.
are you okay to? Is it okay to combine meditation and Reiki at the same time, or
And
it
the
should not
only
be?
You should not, actually. The thing is, if you are a Reiki practitioner, yes, so far whatever you have done is right. And now what you have to do is, you have to teach about meditation to them, so that they don't have to come back to you. They don't have to. That is what we expect, right? That is what the
Yeah,
doctors, and that is
self.
what the practitioners expect. That the person should not come back to me. They should be healthy and they should be happy. So if it is that case, like, we have to gift them like, uh, about meditation. We have to share
Mm,
about meditation, so that they practice. Like, when in Egypt, this doctors, the psychiatrists used to come, and like, he used to give us a dosage, 40 days of meditation practice at
yeah.
this time for 40
Mm,
minutes every day. Like, it has to be like that. Then like, we all are independent, and we are all beautiful and happy and healthy.
okay.
So if you're practicing Reiki or any healing things, only take it when it is very much needed.
Okay.
We have to be really wise in like, picking up. Just because somebody is coming and asking you to heal them, you should not do that. No, you should not put your energies in that way, because you are giving your energies to them.
Mm,
So I know we can get back our energies, but by practicing meditation. But what are we doing to that person? We are just making that person dependent on us. So
yeah.
just give them the meditation. Whenever that person, he will be more happy. Like, he will think of you. Wow, this is great. Like, what Jignasa ji had given to me is really a great gift, and I will cherish it for my lifetime. And he will not complain, and he will be happy. So that's how it has to be. We should always make everybody independent. We should not make anybody dependent. Nobody should come back to me, or nobody should come back to Patriji. saying that Patriji, please heal me. He never does that. He never says that.
Yeah.
Like he just says, okay, practice meditation. You are your own master, your own guru. So we have to be like that,
Making them independent as
making
well.
them
And
independent
yeah,
completely.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much, Sachi.
Hi, Madhu. Sorry,
Hey,
Punita. Yeah.
Punita. Yes,
Yeah.
Punita.
Again. No, actually, talking about Reiki, I have a friend
Mm-hmm.
she used to take Reiki from
Mm-hmm.
somebody else, like in
Mm-hmm.
two different countries. And
Mm-hmm.
the friend that I know, she has a lot, I wouldn't say she has a lot of body ailments as such, but I think it's more
Mm-hmm.
of a psychological
Mm-hmm.
thing now, knowing her since quite few years.
Mm-hmm.
So then one time, like one of my other friend told me that I am going through a lot in my emotional this. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get Reiki. And she was going to get Reiki from my friend who is already taking Reiki from the third person. I hope you get
Mm-hmm.
it. I don't want to
Yes,
name
yes, yes, yes,
anybody.
yes, yes,
So
yes. I
then
understand.
because I said, then I just talked with her. I said, but
Mm,
she is already not well and she is taking Reiki from
mm,
the
mm,
master.
mm,
So how can she give it to you? I said, I don't know if
mm,
she is qualified for it. I'm
mm,
sorry, I don't have that much knowledge. And
mm,
she said no, that she informed me that she has learned one or two levels. I think there are certain levels.
mm,
I don't know
mm,
much about Reiki. And
mm,
so but I thought that if the person who is giving you a Reiki, it has to be very, like you have to be very sure that that person herself or himself is
mm,
emotionally, physically, every way like balanced, isn't it? Her
mm,
energy is because she's giving it to you. So if
mm,
she herself is not well, or she
mm,
herself is going to, how can that person give Reiki to another
mm,
person? Isn't it an exchange of energy? So maybe the negative energies can also come into you if
mm,
the person giving the Reiki is not
mm,
well or something like that. Am I
mm.
right in this? I do, because I don't
Yes.
know much about all this. So
Mm,
like I
mm.
just wanted to
No,
clarify
it
it.
is, like Reiki is nothing but directing your energy to that particular person or particular region of your body, or where the healing is required. Like it can be distant healing. Reiki can be
Hmm.
also distant healing. So, like we are all energy bodies. The only thing your friend did is she has been compassionate. She could not see other suffering. That's why she thought, okay, what she has been experiencing,
Hmm.
she can do the same to her
Right.
friend. So out of compassion, I think she had done, and maybe she's not aware. That's it. And when it comes to the negative energy or positive energy, there is just energy. Like there is nothing as such like negative or positive. It's just like, like, for example, if you have a knife and either you can cut a vegetable or cut a throat. The
Hmm.
intention behind it matters a lot. If your friend is her intentions is to heal that person, or to like help that person, then it's only compassion. The energy is compassion, so that all it flows.
Okay.
So, like even when we speak to others, when we give some time to others, what is happening? When we listen to others, when they are sharing their heart, like what about all their experiences in life. So, what is
Hmm.
happening? It's just they are healing themselves by sharing, and we are creating that space by being compassionate. So the
Hmm.
same thing, like here also, your friend had been really compassionate in, like in sharing this. But however,
Right.
maybe next time you can guide her that, to share about meditations to her friends, and to practice her,
Right.
to make her practice meditation. So, once we know it, Punita, like we have to, I always say we have to create our own groups, small groups, and to our families or friends, like 15 minutes or 20 minutes meditation. And they have to taste it. And until
Yeah.
and unless people don't taste it, they see that there is nothing in it. Who
Yeah.
can say that simple breath meditation can bring so much, right?
Yes, it is.
So
You
that
have to experience it. That's
yes,
true.
because people think that we need some big thing to happen, like there are so many great things that are there in the world, so maybe if I practice that, then only I can be happy and healthy. But they just don't want to eat food like this. They want some very complicated, the food has to come from like this, go round and come. So like if it is simple, why not implement it? And we are implementing it, so that's where we have to share. That's where we should not stop ourselves.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Punita.
May I add one thing,
Yes, Shara.
Madhugaro?
Mm-hmm.
So, Jignasa ji, for your question, I'm a certified pranic healer, and I did it long years. It's like it's been years together when I did that. At that time, I used to give a lot of healings to the people. I used to heal a lot of people, and in pranic healing, you don't give your energy; you take the energies from the nature and you give it to them. So, but when I talked to Patri sir, he just said that we should not heal the other people because we are interfering into the karmas of the other people. So I stopped healing anybody. But there was a time when I used to heal myself along with the meditation. But trust me, when there were so many sessions of meditation and rigorous meditations I was doing, because of that, I became so strong because meditation makes you strong enough to actually face everything and anything in life. So I started realizing that now I did not want these divination tools to help me out in coming out of what I was going through. Meditation is just the key for everything, and it can help me around everywhere and everything in everything. So basically, at the end of the day, even if you're using it for yourself, at the end of the day, you will definitely realize that if you're meditating properly every day, whatever amount of time that you are putting into, so it is going to do wonders for you. You will not be needing any other tools or techniques to heal yourself. So I just wanted to add that. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sharuji. Thank you very much for your explanation.
Wonderful. So, all right, friends, then we will all see each other in 3.5 hours for the book reading session, A Thousand Seeds of Joy, with the same Zoom link. And for today evening, we will be having Master Nilima. The topic will be shared soon. And for tomorrow morning, again, a wonderful concept by Dr. Z. Gang Shah. He speaks about karma and spiritual blockages. So, yes, friends, we will all see each other soon then. Till then, have a lovely day and namaste to all. Bye
Thank you
bye.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you
Bye
so
bye. Thank
much.
you.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you, Madhu. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye
Bye.
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Bye. Yes, Hema ji.